Okay, you guys, I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened. Other than I thought I was taking myself out of one of the lives, trying to get back into my computer because my phone. I realized that my phone was low, and only to click out of the whole live. Just a bunch of shit. That's all. I'm gonna start waiting for people to come back on. I'm gonna wait for folks to start coming back into the live. I see one person. I be hating when I be messing up on them lives. It be hard to get people to come back in because a lot of times they don't even get the notifications. Ugh, just a bunch of shit. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see some folks coming back in. Thank God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me another company. I'm talking about as far as internet company because this shit right here ain't gonna work out. Every time they say that they have fixed the problem, okay, every time they claim they fixed the problem, I get the same thing happens. It goes out. It pisses me off. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for other people to start getting the notifications and coming back in the room and all that. I apologize because I definitely wanted to talk about what played a part of where he talked about rainwater. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna let other people start getting the notifications and coming back in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hey, 1973 left eye. Yeah, y'all come on back in. I'm gonna wait and let a few more people come on in. I apologize. Hey, Kevin. I see a lot of same people coming back. We'll give other people the opportunity. Yeah, we still riding, girl. We still riding. Okay. Because I definitely want to talk about it's funny that Rainwater's name came up. And I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions as it relates to um a difference of opinion as it relates to this. I think a lot of people um um feel they feel like Boosie. Some people feel like he's overreacting and they don't know how to support him because of his past, right? Um, and then some people, you hear some people say that Boosie kind of fumbled. He didn't do anything for Blue. He gave Blue to Ghazi, and he got mad when Blue had blown up. I don't know if that's necessarily true because if you give your artist to somebody, if you give your artist to somebody, y'all, like he would have to know what Ghazi them is a very Empire is a very sophisticated business, so he would have had to know that if he had given his hey Anissa, if he had given his artist away, he would have had to know that he was not going to get a return. So that's why I say it's some shit in the game. I just don't know, and it's more than likely some shit on in the game on both ends. I just don't know what parts. Hey Sherry, that each of them have played. Okay, he definitely, I think about when he was talking about his publishing and stuff, how his brother is getting 50% of Blues publishing. Well, are those songs that was done when Blue was still with Boosie? So that would mean that Boosie knew that his brother, if that's true, that Boosie knew that his brother was screwing Blue over. And now, since the stuff has hit the fan, Boosie is deciding to tell his brother. What y'all think? You know, I know that there's no fairness in war. Everybody starts throwing, hot coal on each other, trying to burn each other if they can. Thank you, that dude, for coming back. Start trying to throw hot coal on each other and start trying to burn each other if they can. I mean, this right here is crazy. Now, I thought that this has just started, but he says that this lawsuit has been going on for 2 years. Let's see what Boosie's brother has to say. Let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna go back and let y'all listen to what Boosie has to say about Rainwater, of course. But Boosie's brother did a what was he at? Say Cheese? Okay, here it is right here.
My patchouli's wearing off.
Oh, my favorite shirt is ruined.
Humans.
Oh.
Now this is Boosie's brother.
No money to sign with him. And to be honest with you, Mo3 didn't sign to Boosie because Boosie didn't want to give him any type of advance.
Boosie didn't want to give Mo3 anything.
Boosie did not want to give Mo3 any money to sign with him. We had signed Blue months before. Mo3 already had motion. Mo3 had already had A&Rs reaching out to him. Mo3 was already doing shows, throughout Texas and stuff like that. Boosie ain't want to give him no money to sign with him. And to be honest with you, Mo3, from talking to Rainwater, Mo3 left Atlanta, left the house, and ain't talked to Boosie for over a year and a half. He was disappointed. Mo3 badass. Boosie was his idol.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So for your idol, and then you got to realize you weren't even as big as you are now. Your platform wasn't as big as it is now, and people got excited about that shit. It was Boosie is signing Mo3. Okay, people was excited about that shit. That shit would have been on our way to a dream team. But Boosie wouldn't give him no money, bro. And I don't know why Boosie feels that he can sign people without giving them money.
You don't think them doing that everybody?
That came 2 years later. People are, the timeline is convoluted, bro. This was this was 2 years before they actually collabed.
Oh, okay, got you.
Mo3 left Boosie's house upset. Couldn't believe this nigga tried to get him to sign for $0. And they ended up collabing later. By the time they collabed, that's when me and Boosie was having issues. And by the time I came back around is when they were did the mixtape, I think. So that's what it was, man. Boosie didn't want to. That was another bag that I brought, And I'm gonna tell you how I brought it, bro. I'm really always on the search to build this empire. Okay, I'm in Shreveport. I think I'm at Styles or whatever is Style Bar. Shout out to my Shreveport partners or whatever. But I'm in that bitch and they playing. I forgot what song it was by Mo3, but when I hear it and I see it, I'm already knowing this bitch. All it takes is what I got, and it's out of here, right? And I'm gonna tell you, Ball, my homeboy Ball from Dallas was in a club. So I'm like, man, who is that? He was like, he from Dallas. He from Fort Worth or whatever. And nigga, we step outside to try to call Mo3. I'm like, nigga, get him on the phone. We step outside to try to call Mo3 or whatever. That's how much I knew it right away. So, man, rest in peace, Mo3. He was supposed to be a badass artist. However, I could not sign him without Boosie. And at that time, I had the money. To put up myself, but we were already having issues between me and Boosie. And I'm like, man, if I put up this money, he might not feel like that was shit. Like, he might not feel like I'm old. You know what I'm saying? It was starting to. We were starting
You didn't try to persuade Boosie to give him some money?
Absolutely. But nobody can make Boosie do nothing. That's stop telling me why he don't have a publicist, why he don't work with this person, why he don't have an assistant to do this, why he fucking need insulin. Nobody can tell Boosie nothing.
You know Google. It's that magic little box. You ask it everything. What's the best pizza near me? But whatever you type, Google collects. Even private.
Let's get that straight. But nobody can tell that nigga. I'm sorry for saying all these niggas. But we josing right now. It's about 2 a.m. This is the latest interview Sean ever did. We josing right now.
Facts.
But look, so I'm talking, man, nobody, and that's another thing. We're going to see how this goes. No one's ever heard me talk. Nobody ever heard me talk. Nobody knows how TQ act. You feel what I'm saying? So, bro, y'all getting the exclusive for real. But nobody can tell Boosie nothing, man. I can't make him do nothing. The only thing I can do is go to him and get a clear yes and no on shit. That's it. If I know in my heart that he said, yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, no, they gotta come bigger. They gotta come with. I'm gonna go and do. That's what I'm gonna go and I'm gonna either tell the lawyer, or if it's a quick change, I'm gonna edit it myself and I'm gonna get it digitally signed and sent over. That is the only thing I can get from him. Yeses, no's, yeah, more money, less money. Fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck you, TQ. Man, I don't want to talk about that shit. Close my fucking door. That is all I can get from him. I can't make him do nothing.
So some artists believe that cosigns mean more than money.
Oh, yes, bro. Hey, that's the... All right. Cosigns are worth something. I don't like that people have paid to be on Badass. My first book is Never Signed to a Rapper. My second book is Man, It Don't Even Go Like That. Okay? Because a lot of shit, it don't even go like that. All right? So, do cosigns, are cosigns worth something? Absolutely. However, the valuation on those vary widely. So in the case of people saying that Boosie, I wouldn't know who Blue is if it wasn't for Boosie. I hear you. I get that, okay? For the people saying that Boosie shared him on his page, Boosie posted him, Boosie shared his video. Boosie got Vlad to do an interview, and Vlad didn't even know who he was. That is worth something, but it's not worth $10 million fucking dollars. It's not. It ain't worth $2 million. In the case of Boosie and Blue, it's not worth that amount. Simply a cosign, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if it was, you would have. I think Boosie has signed over 25 artists. You would have other artists that are getting similar success just off a cosign. And to double down even more, the fucking hundreds of people that have gotten verses from Boosie, you would have one of them that then blew up and just off of the feature with Boosie. So, is it worth something? Absolutely. However, it's not worth millions. It's not worth millions because they will have another example where it's shown there would be proof. There would be proof of concept that if Boosie share you or post you or promote you or say you his artist, that is enough. And it's not enough. Book 2, man, it don't even go like that.
Wow. Okay, so y'all, I got to know what y'all think. What do y'all think? Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? Who's telling the truth and who's lying? Okay. Boosie's brother sounds convincing. But he do sound like he could be a shyster. His brother brought him in the situation, and there shouldn't be anything that he and his brother can't work out. I find it odd that his brother is being on the side of Ghazi. I find it odd. Boosie did say that Ghazi paid his brother. Didn't he say he paid his brother so many millions of dollars to lie? Roberta said she believed the brother. I tell you, money sure will cause problems. I promise to God it will. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Big Pressure says, I think they both lying about let me see. And it's funny though, that the two brothers are going at each other like this, and well, of course, Ghazi is probably not going to say anything. He's definitely more than likely not going to say anything publicly because Ghazi has lawyers and things of that nature. And I think one of the reasons that Lil Boosie is is going wild. I believe those lawyers' fees are hitting Boosie pretty hard because he's got to pay lawyers' fees for what he's got going on in California, and he's got to pay lawyers' fees for that. So I mean, I'm sure it's hitting him hard. I'm sure it's hitting him pretty hard. So how about them Packers? TB21 says no motion at all from Boosie. That's why Blue wanted out. I mean, I can believe that. But who connected Blue with Ghazi? Was it Boosie? Letitia says Ghazi's like, it's not my issue, bruh. Miss T, the brother, would talk about the issue we discussing now. Is there a part 2 to his thing? Let me see. Hold on, I'm looking for Boosie's brothers. He only did like a 9-minute interview. Okay, here, no, he didn't. He did an hour. We ain't gonna play the whole hour though.
It was 9 months later we get the fucking Drake record. 9 months after we do this shit, we get the Drake record, and that's what all this is about.
Oh man, I know the feeling, man.
That's what all of this is about.
Hold on.
We got the Drake record, and I should have known because when I hit Boosie, it this. I ain't got nothing against Rock Nation, but the first thing they do is say, "Hey, what you signed to?" And they say, "Hey, you can get out of this," because most independent deals you can get out of, they're not as strong as a major deal. So anyway, he was being advised how he can get out of his contract. And he could, because I wrote the motherfucker. He could get out of it. And I go to Boots, I'm like, bro, we haven't done this, and this. And your actions here, he could say that hurt, that went against, that didn't help his career. And what's going on with me and you could help, he could get out of this easy. So, but what Blue was, this is where Blue may have messed up. Blue went to Boosie and said, I do not want to, bro, I don't want to be disloyal. They telling me I can get out of my contract easy. This contract is void. If I'm dropped by Columbia, I go back to my original contract with y'all. I don't want to go backwards. Boosie, can you make a financial commitment? Can we restructure my deal to where you make a financial commitment? And so that I don't go backwards. I got this amazing project, man. I think my shit can go. Like, bro, can you make a financial commitment? Or I got private investors that want to put up the money to work to get behind me. Maybe I can go to somewhere like the Orchard or Empire to find a labor partner to put up the resources, and I will give Badass a piece of everything. Okay? My side conversation with Boosie is this. Hey, Boosie. And I'm going to be real. Boosie's not fucking with Blue. Blue had fell off a little bit. the Ice on My Babies, all of it has slow.
And this is before the hit record, You're Still Mine. This is all before.
Of course. That's what, man, somebody got to see this. It's exactly what motherfuckers think. This is all before that. Trust me. Boosie is not fucking with Blue. One, he don't like that Blue is up there fucking with Dream Chasers. Blue is also going, hollering at different people. He might be hollering at QC. Boosie might have got word for that. Boosie don't like all that shit. I can understand where Boosie coming from with that. Without a fucking doubt. Boosie not wrong for that. Okay? But the option was there. Bro, let's restructure. You can sign him to something solid, but you got to put up something. He ain't green no more. He has a better understanding of what's what and who's who. Or let somebody else do it. And then we just eat. The side conversation with Boosie was like, bro, if you don't want to put up the money, let somebody else put up the money, make them hot, and then we come and collect.
What does Boosie say? Does he agree to spend money, or is he still?
No, bro. There is no history of Boosie spending money on his artists.
But what does he verbally say though when you ask him that though?
Man, fuck it, bro. Like, man, basically, he blows. Unless it's Mad Day, it ain't just like a fuck you. It's a, man, bro, I don't want to talk about that shit. Right? So it's niggas hanging out at the house waiting for that conversation. Like, bro, hey, man, we got to talk about this Blue situation. Like, man, look, can we talk? Like, can I have your attention for 10 minutes? And that's what it is. It ain't always it's not that he don't care about his artists at all. It's just that he don't feel like he has to do that. So in my opinion, I'm not trying to bash my brother at all. My brother is a legend, dog. My brother's a legend as an artist. Okay? However, Boosie should not have run a label because a label, Boosie is the ultimate hustler. That nigga go and get the bag. He's one of the hardest working niggas of all time. I don't think that nigga's gone a month without doing a show since the beginning. Okay? So
I don't think he does either.
He ain't a hustler. It ain't that he ain't about getting money. It ain't that he don't understand it. It's a couple things, man. He does not Boosie's hottest was when the music industry was at its lowest. When niggas was burning CDs and shit, right?
Yeah.
So what I've realized about him is he don't believe. That nigga don't believe in royalties. Like, that nigga don't believe he gonna see no royalty check. Like he don't fuck with, he hasn't gotten this streaming check that some of these younger artists have gotten. He came up in the wrong time. He hates the fucking music industry. He wants to stick it to Empire. That's why he asking for a number. He want to be able to say, I made them bitches give me $10 million. That's what he's suing for, $10 million. Okay? So that's what it is, man. So that's what happened.
Okay,
man.
now let me say this.
Back to it, right? Okay. So
Now let me say this. Me being a sister, and me and I have 5 sisters, and I've been at it with my sisters. I'm talking about a couple of them where we was screaming and shouting to the point one of me and my sisters was into it so bad one time that I ran a damn red light. We were screaming on the phone and going at each other so bad. And it stressed me out because me and that sister had never been into it. So, and I was mad as hell at her and wouldn't talk to her. But if I knew that this industry was, and now y'all tell me how y'all feel. The industry is already at Boosie's neck, and we know Boosie ain't innocent, right? So I don't know if I could, as a sister, even if I was into it with my brother, I don't know if I could say my sister hates the industry and she want to be able to say to Ghazi, I made that bitch give me $10 million. I don't know about that. Me and my sister go at it. And we fight and scream and stuff. But I don't know if I could side with I'm not saying that he shouldn't fight with his brother. But I don't know. Y'all tell me, because I think okay. Well, let me keep going.
I think comes to us, asks us to restructure by Boosie. Boosie, he literally says, "Well, I don't want to be disloyal and get out the contract, even though I can. What can we work out?" We agree to restructure the deal to where Badass gets 50% of 3 of Blue's albums, pretty much of our choice. This is before he does anything, just before we know who he gonna sign with or whatever. Now, so what we actually signed was what we agreed to, and it was to make his deal with us. We still have a deal with Blue, but it's non-exclusive.
Right.
It's non-exclusive. That's what you have to change it to, so that he can legally find somebody else to put up the money. Don't matter if it was a private investor, like record with somebody else, right? So that's what was signed. And yes, I signed that motherfucker because that's what we agreed to. And it takes when you agree to restructure a fucking contract, Mom, I'm sorry for all this cussing. I'm sorry for all this cussing, Mama. But look, when you agree to restructure a contract, that shit don't get done overnight.
And then he went on and cussed again.
Redline this, bam,
he
bam,
apologized and did it again.
It took a couple months. It took a few months for us to get the final restructured agreement together. Okay, whenever that was finalized, it was. Man, I don't remember exactly, but it's a natural. The norm is for me to reach out to Boosie. Hey, Glenn, we finally got that settled. The terms are basically what we agreed to. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna go ahead
and let me just say this. You know why Boosie's brother didn't have no issues with Ghazi and them getting Blue or whoever? Because he had already gotten half of his writing credits. He gets half of his publishing. Hell, he wanted for somebody else that was going to push Blue to make him hot so that those records could start selling, because then the publishing checks was going to go up. And he saw Boosie wasn't going to do that. So Boosie's brother kind of did turn on him for selfish reasons now. And I'm not trying to give Boosie no pass, because I don't believe Boosie all innocent. But I'm telling y'all, the brother is doing some snake shit. Because when he said Boosie hates I don't care how bad I'm into it. If I already know that a sadistic entertainment business is at my relative or even my friend that I love, bitch, man, you gonna get it on. Okay, you my sister, we gonna get it on. We get ready to get it on, ho. Excuse my French, I wouldn't call my sisters no ho. Okay, but now to take, okay, now Ghazi is in this too. To stand on the side of Ghazi, to snake my sister. Wait a minute, Ghazi. Now I know my sister ain't all right, but you stand over there. Let me and my sister go at it, because if you try to pull, you try to get in it, I don't know if I'm gonna help you or hit you. I don't know if I'm gonna help you or hit you, Ghazi. So you stand over there, because that's my blood brother. But to say he want to be able to say, yeah, I made them bitches pay me $10 million. So now you're gonna have the industry going at your brother even harder. An industry that could easily take your brother out. I'm just saying, family fights all the time, but when it starts getting to the point of endangering lives, I think that's where the line should be drawn. Ghazi don't give a damn about Boosie, and I don't think he cares about putting a hit on him, because I don't but let's keep going.
Lock it. So now he can go. Somebody else can put the money up behind him.
And Boosie agreed to this.
Yes, without a doubt. Why wouldn't he? You don't have to put up no money. You can collect 50% off what Blue makes off 3 albums off his choice once somebody else get him hot. That's
Blue
better than nothing.
Blue said he offered him $2 million and he turned it down.
See, that's what these are the things that Blue did that he didn't have to do. And that's what people need to understand. Here we go, Blue trying to make Boosie happy again, where he did not have to do it. We have a deal in place. We've restructured this deal to where we make 50% off of 3 of his albums. However, we have to stay on top of it, because we make money as a label, not as Torrance Hatch. So all y'all motherfuckers in these comments saying pay Boosie, man, we gotta pay Badass Music Syndicate. Nigga ain't signed to no person.
That's right.
So people need to understand that. Or not. Fuck you. But what I'm saying is, we have a deal in place. Boosie agreed to this deal. Now, this is where it gets sticky. You know how sticky it get. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna find out exactly what the fucking timeline is, but I think it was 9 months later we get the fucking Drake record. 9 months after we do this shit, we get the Drake record, and that's what all this is about.
Oh man, I know the feeling, man.
That's what all of this is about. We got the Drake record, and I should have known, because when I hit Boosie, it wasn't the reaction I thought I was gonna get. Man, I said,
explain that.
We got the Drake record. This one a Drake.
What do you mean? You called Boosie and you didn't get the reaction? Explain
that. Bro, it's a Drake record. I'm like, it's up. It just wasn't. It wasn't happiness. It was not happiness. And I ain't had time. I'm the biggest Drake fan. And then once I heard the verse, I was like, this nigga gave us one of them. I mean, that shit was really one of his best verses. I'm talking about top 50, top 20 Drake verses.
He delivered. Yeah, he delivered.
You know what I'm saying? He delivered. So, man, from there, that's when shit got... Boosie started acting like, so what we get off this? But look, prior to that, man, I'm telling Boosie, I'm pulling up at Boosie house. I'm like, bro, we gotta stay on top of this shit, because this is how we eat. We eat as the label from what's the profit. So we gotta be on top of the budgets that they spending. And when they trying to, we gotta be on top of stuff like mainly budgets, right? So when Blue asking for a fucking $200,000 video, that's when I need you to be Boosie. That's when I need you to step in and be like, nah, man. No, fuck that. Like, what y'all spending that on? But I never got him to kind of buy in to how the deal is set up. But the deal is set up for us to win and just collect.
So, Cypress, what you think when you hear that?
Boosie didn't understand the business. He didn't understand being a rapper, and he really screwed himself. On the business side, he screwed himself because
You
y'all
know what? I think Boosie let people handle his business a little too much, and you know, I guess most people do it, without understanding, because I was listening to him. It's kind of funny about YouTube, and some people was like, Boosie, you can get monetized. And so he was like, what? And he called somebody. He was like, let me call this nigga. He said, they said these folks saying I could be monetized. And the guy was like, yeah, I already, it's got to be approved. I think he kind of trusts people too much as it relates to handling his business with that money. And if people know, I don't care how close they are to you, if they know you don't understand something, they gonna backdoor you on it when you talk about some money.
Yeah, and that's basically what happened. His brother them took advantage, and he didn't know the business plan because he was in a rap.
Cause his brother a damn fast talker. I don't trust everything his brother say. Cause he'll say, "Oh, my brother is telling me," but then you have to watch people when they praise you, and the next breath they throwing you up under the damn bus in a slick way.
Yeah. See his brother, somebody put his brother up on game about the business, and he hurry up and got in,
Yeah, and that's what I don't like. Somebody put his brother up on his Boosie brought him in. He said he was a cable guy. So you bring your brother in. You got connections. These connections because of who your brother is. You learn the business. Your brother think you learning the business for him. To help to build his empire. That's what he was brought in for. He learned the business and throw Boosie up under the bus. And listen, I know Boosie ain't easy to get along with. But when I'm saying, and he's done some things in the past, what I'm saying is it's some shit in the game. It's something ain't right.
Here is the problem what's gonna come in with it. And it's always a problem that's gonna come in because Boosie is talking a lot of shit. His brother just looking at it as an easy come up for him. He don't give a damn. He's trying to milk everything for what he got because it's better than what he had. You feel
His
me?
brother ain't stunned Blue. If you listen to his brother ain't really loyal to Blue either.
No, but he probably caked them out of over half of everything anyway.
That's what Boosie said. He caking Blue out of half of everything. Half of his writing, half of his publishing.
Cause he know Blue don't know the business neither. And Blue will be working at Wendy's or something in a couple of years. After he done gave up half of his shit. Yeah, that's how the big. See, you know what I think though? His brother tried to be slick, and Boosie went with it because that's his brother. Now, knowing that Ghazi probably to put his brother up on the business side of it, just to get Blue away from above them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when they hit the fan, it's gonna fall back on the brother. Make the brother look bad, and then there go him and Boosie it all. And Ghazi gonna be. See, that's how the white people play.
Mm-hmm. So what role you think Ghazi got in this? Do you think he putting stuff in Blue ear?
No, he putting something in the Blue ear and the brother ear because Ghazi gonna be all on out of everything in the end. All of them they gonna be in the super line some goddamn work because Ghazi gonna beat them all out of everything. Because this is what it look like. He using all of them against each other. And reaping the benefits, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now they at odds and then 50% and 50% and 50% of this it make it seem like you winning. You know what I'm saying? But the industry, like the feds, they don't run out of money. You know what I'm saying? So it look like you winning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Hmm.
So shit, that man, but people been doing that for years. People that don't know the game, they learning in the midst of it to beat everybody out of everything. Shit. Boosie was just trying to turn over a new leaf and be a CEO, man. You stayed in a rapper lane for so long. You never tried to learn the business, and here it is, you think that because you got money, you finna hop in this and you gonna lose every goddamn man. Because you never tried to understand the business side of it because you've been a rapper your whole career. That don't work, bro. That never worked.
It said Boosie hasn't grew with the times and didn't believe in possibility. Yeah, like I said, he let too many people. He don't try, he be trusting everybody else to handle that money, and it ain't gonna be right.
Okay. But there's still something as a business, as a company that we have to do in order to stay in the mix. And one of the most fucked up things was the first time Boosie went to flash out was the week of the release of Moon Boy. Nigga called me flashing out. Nigga, what? Man, how y'all fucking dropping the album? Man, first of all, the album is amazing. The features on that album was, man, it was top tier, bro. It'll never be that good again. John Legend, her, Kehlani, John Legend, her, Kehlani, Drake, God damn it, who I'm missing? Man, it was amazing. It was an amazing time that had a lot of people had put a lot of however.
How's the chicken? The prawns are delicious. Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
His brother do sound like a fast talker.
Did I say chicken wrong?
But it seemed like in the midst of it, he was trying to put Boosie on game like, bro, we need to get Boosie like now.
Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe when he say Boosie, because like I don't want to talk about the F him, F you. I don't want to talk about it.
However, man, it was a year and a half. No, it was a year and a half from the Drake song, maybe even 2 now, and a year from when he first sued us. That this nigga wouldn't even get on the phone and without yelling and screaming, and ain't nobody taking that shit. Like, that's how we get here, bro. That's how we get to the shit that's going on the internet. That's how we get to me finally having to clear my fucking name because Boosie is going in a direction that shit is not right. It ain't gangster. It ain't, the people love him for being real. That's not real, bro. You literally lying saying you didn't. You literally lying saying you did not agree to something, and and you're using words like forgery, which is, man, you playing with my name again. And I actually care about the business doing this industry. You cannot play like that. You can't. And then you about to nail me to the fucking cross just to get a bag. It's fucked up. So I'm speaking on it, and man, like I say, this is just where we at. This is how we get here. The fucking Drake effect, bro. The Drake album, you get the Drake song, you get the Drake feature, niggas lose their mind, bro. Nigga backbite. When we have a deal set up, that needs to be clear, bro. I don't know how y'all edit this shit. We have a deal. We have badass get something. And the shit worked because there is no example where Boosie did a deal for his artists and it worked. Without me, this shit does not work. Without me finding common ground, even though the business is messy, finding common ground between the artist, between the label partner. I didn't do nothing with Empire did. That's another thing. Stop saying pay Boosie. I ain't got it. I'm waiting to get paid. I get paid with the label. I didn't make a dime from Empire. I did not negotiate his deal because I'm on the badass side. That's another thing that needs to be understood. Okay? But what I did on the badass side worked because the goal was to make a superstar and continue making a superstar. There's always another fucking artist.
Always.
There's always another fucking artist. Boosie, why are you fucking mad? You ain't making no money. All you got was credibility. And guess what? It's a few M's in there. Once we collect, but that shit over the long haul. It's a few M's in there.
Let me ask you this: when did Young Blue offer Boosie the $2 million? Was it before or after the hit record?
It was after. It was after the Drake deal. It was after. I want to say it was after the album came out. And it was once we realized it was a problem. It was when he started talking about, man, I'm gonna sue y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it back. Don't worry about it. Don't fuck it, man. Y'all do y'all. Bam, bam, bam. And the 2 million, Blue didn't have the 2 million to just give flat out, but he was gonna figure it out because that's what you do. It's so much fucking money out here. You figure the shit out. So from what Blue said, Ghazi was gonna put up $1 million just to get him out of whatever we were in scot-free, and he was gonna find a way to put up $1 million, you know. But shitted on it. Find the fucking Vlad clip when Boosie is like, yeah, they trying to give me $2 million, but I need more than that. Fuck that. I need to give me, bruh. And now here we are. Because this is the entertainment business, just like sports and entertainment.
So wait, Boosie turns down the $2 million. What was his counter offer? Did he say what he wanted?
I don't know, because see that those conversations were between Boosie and Blue.
So Cypress, do you believe the brother?
Yeah, I believe the brother, because like you said, man, Boosie, they were trying to structure the deal with Boosie with Boosie want the whole goddamn pad, no want to cut about nothing. And the guys were gonna put up $1 million. Blue probably would have found $1 million. Eventually, but they were trying to structure it. Well, okay, we're gonna cut you this, and we ain't gotta go through. Boosie like, no, I need 5, 10. Man, Blue ain't worth all that. Like, he ain't that type of artist. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you really they structured it where you can get something out, you can break even out of it. You want the whole goddamn spot. And he ain't that type. He ain't no Drake type of artist or no artist like that. You can't. No, he fucked the business up.
Wow.
They structured the deal where you can get something out of it. Really 2 million was too motherfucking much. Cause Blue ain't that type of artist. To be honest, I mean he nice, but he ain't like in the caliber of Drake or nobody like that.
They say he want more than Blue. Remember, the bro said Boosie never wanted to invest in Blue. I believe that. But we have to be honest too. Now, Blue was able to make the connections that he made through Boosie's status, through because on the strength of Boosie. Don't you believe that?
Right.
See, that's why I say Boosie. Yeah, Boosie ain't on top of his business like we thought. They said he signed the contract in Boosie name, but the contract royalties was structured to pay out more to Boosie brother instead of Badass Entertainment. Yeah, Boosie ain't on top of his business like he should be. Because
Yeah,
Boosie has had issues with his brother stealing from him in the past, hadn't he?
yeah, Boosie. Yeah, Boosie being greedy on the simple fact that Blue ain't that type of artist, but at the same time, they screwing you paperwork wise because you ain't on top of your business.
Mm.
Blue ain't worth no damn $10 million. Shit, you was glad you was good to get 2 million.
Yeah, Boosie should have went on and took the 2 million. I don't know, you know. Mm. But if they offer him 2 million, Boosie been in the business long enough to know if they offer him 2 million, that means he can get more than 2 million.
Then what the point? They offered him 2 million. He probably would have got more than that on the back end of it because the way they structured it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the way they did was structured, he would have got more than 2 million. You get the 2 million up front, and you're gonna get the rest of it on the back end. Because they can't not pay you because the way the contract is structured, even though your brother trying to, but you're gonna get something out of it. Even though your brother gonna snake you for most of it, but you're gonna get something on the back end, just cut him off.
I'm with you, D-Ma. I never heard of Bleu until this situation. Had you?
Now, Bleu want the see that's the thing. Bleu want that type of artist like that, and people want to listen. I mean, people listen to him on the screen that Boosie fuck with him, but outside of that, I never known nobody that fuck with him.
Who you think gonna win this?
Ghazi. The Jews,
Guys, that
Jews
should let you know when Ghazi can call and get you put on a shirt, and he can call and get your Instagram taken. Boosie make a lot of money off of his Instagram, and so he called and got that taken because he had a shirt on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we know Boosie ain't gonna win this. The guys is gonna be the one, the last man standing to this, because all the niggas really getting screwed. Everybody but the brother. Everybody but the brother. Boosie got screwed out the gate from his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The brother screwing Bleu out of almost everything. And guys are the one that got the endless money out of all of that. And he wins.
Boosie said that Ghazi paid his brother to turn on him. Now that's what Boosie said.
I mean, we know the industry wicked, so he could be right. I mean, if the contract paying the brother more than it's gonna pay Boosie, then he might be right. But I think it's just karma for a lot of dirt that Boosie done done to people all over all the years, and it's catching up with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't get then the stuff you took Marlon Mike through and made him throw his life away for you for nothing. Man,
Yeah.
you can never expect nothing good to come behind you when you do evil like that.
That's true. I agree. Boosie, it's he in trouble. I don't know if he's in trouble.
And why you didn't put Taquari Hatch? Why you didn't put that under the writers and under the publishing? He put it in a different name so Bleu wouldn't know. Why he didn't put it under TQ? Because he didn't want Bleu to know. It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game, dog. Why you had to put under reserve and vice and play? Because you didn't want Bleu to know that you was taking all his publishing and all his writers. You got to keep it real, dog. This a real snake, dog. What manager owns publishing and writers? It's never been done. The cable guys this sick. For you to take from somebody kids like this, them niggas with Bleu should whoop your ass, bro. Real talk. This is sick. That shit ain't gonna hold up in court, buddy. That ain't gonna hold up in court. That ain't gonna hold up in court.
Right, TB21.
You're a manager. It's no paperwork you have in the world that says you're a manager. You came from the cable store, hanging up wall mounts. You're a manager. I got receipts. What you doing to this man? I got receipts. He robbing Blue in his face. God don't play about me, boy. You just watch. You just watch. They karma coming. One of them might get in a head-on collision and die. They karma coming.
Nah, he shouldn't say stuff like that. Now,
Nobody's signature, bro. For millions. I don't trust you. If you agree with my brother, I don't trust you. Because you'll do it to your brother. You got hatred for your brother or your sister. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, bro. Hell no. I don't trust you. But you can't do that, bro. Without my consent, then admit to it. Man, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. Cable guy, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro. $1 million, millions of dollars. You forged somebody Hancock without them knowing, without their consent, bro. You can't do that, bro. Nah, whack that nigga whack. He playing both sides. He just look. I answer the phone for 1,000. Millions of dollars. I'm not gonna answer the phone. No, y'all ain't want me with my money. Y'all didn't want me with my money. No lies told, bro. Millions of dollars. I'm not gonna answer the phone. I answer the phone for 1K. If you tell me it's a $10 million deal, I'm running to the phone. I'm running to the phone. You forged my signature and you admitted it. You admitted it. The cable guy done messed up, bro. The cable guy done messed up.
I'm trying to forward to the part where he talked about rainwater.
You say you wrote 100 songs for him on paper. TQ is taking Blue kids' money and giving it to his kids. That's how cold he is. No talent. Never wrote a song in his life. No talent. No talent. It's on paper that he has wrote 100 songs for Blue. Not a CEO. He owns all of his publishing. Who does that, bro? That is a devil, bro. Who does that? A manager owns all your publishing and says he has wrote 100 songs for you. On black and white, bro. I don't know if he know. Blue say, I ain't do nothing. I ain't signed your name. Your brother signed your name. But you was right on side of him. He don't know how things go. You were right on side of him when he signed. You watched him. You knew I wasn't there. You watched him, Blue. You're accessory to the fact, bro. You watched. You was right there. Y'all at the table together. You, Ghazi, and TQ. All y'all at the table together. Both of y'all watch him sign my name. That's just like if somebody go and do a murder. If you was in the car when that murder occurred, if you was driving, you ain't had nothing to do with it. Now this guy is saying they did it. He had nothing to do with it. That's what he's saying now. He say, I ain't had nothing to do with it. TQ and Blue did that. He right there too. But now since this paperwork then came, it then got real. He say they did it. He ain't had nothing to do with it. He say they did it. They knew. He say he didn't know. When he asked me about Blue 3 years before, he say he didn't know. If you watched him do it. What does that make you? You know why? Because not one artist from Empire, not one, they ain't going against the boss. They don't have them nuts. Nobody over there has the nuts to say that Ghazi is wrong. Nobody. All those black dudes over there. Not one of them said Ghazi was wrong. Not one of them. The whole world knew Young Bleu was my artist. Ghazi knew. I text Ghazi 5 months before I filed the lawsuit, trying to do business. I said, man, I heard y'all dealing with my artists. I still didn't know about the deal. He ignored me for 5-6 months. At first, every time I text this man, he would call me back, straight back. Not one artist under Empire Records said, guys, you wrong, bro. Not one said, guys, you wrong. Not one of them. They not going against their boss. So I respect it. If Rainwater say he ain't wrong, I respect it. And he got to respect it when I say, no, nigga, you not putting my voice on nothing with Empire. Nothing. Everybody ain't your friend, dog. Remember that. All those artists on Empire, if Ghazi would have did that to them, how would they feel? How would they feel if Ghazi would have did that to them? All those artists under Empire, not one stood up and said, Ghazi, you're wrong, bro. That mean you puppets, bro.
What you think about that, Cypress? It seemed to be some emotion in it.
Well, of course they ain't gonna tell God that you wrong because they don't want to be in the soup line for one thing. And this fool have the nerve and have the audacity to say God don't play about him and all the dirty he done to people from the mayhem he done
All
caused.
those artists over there, nobody say, big dog, you wrong, bro. Ghazi, you wrong, bro. You know you could have called Boosie, bro. You know you could have called Boosie, bro. All them artists over there. Everybody turn their head. But you sent Rainwater over there to me. Man, clear this fuck. Fuck no, nigga. Fuck no, nigga. I'ma sue the fuck out of everybody, nigga.
Look at you see the shirt.
That's the chess they play. So he can say when it's on a $10 million lawsuit when we go to court, I still do business with Boosie. It's not that serious. He just got on my artist album. You can't play that on no street, nigga, bro. You can run that shit on somebody else, bro.
I agree with you, boss lady.
So if he said that guy's a good dude, I expect him to say that. That's all I'm saying. If Rain say guys they're a good dude, I expect him to say that. That's who paying him. He ain't different from no other artist on Empire. All of them gonna say the same thing. You need to hear one artist from Empire say, guys, it was wrong. Not one. All those black artists over there. Not one. You didn't hear not one say, guys, man, you wrong, bro. You wrong, bro. Yeah, I'm suing him, bro. I'm suing him for 10 million.
Hmm.
Huh.
He ain't playing.
And then he around here putting the head in the father and all his wicked mess. And our God don't play about him and all the evil crap he's done to people.
Shows what you'll do to your people. It shows your character.
And Boosie a clown.
Anybody who talking crazy, you getting blocked. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The cable guy. My mama always took his side ever since we was kids. I mean, that's her first child, bro. You know what she said? Mama said, I know he was wrong for forging your name and taking your money, but you need to drop that lawsuit so he don't go to jail. You better get your clothes ready to go see him. If you think I'm dropping a lawsuit.
Now see, he being disrespectful to his mama, or was hollering about his daughter being disrespectful to him, right?
Well, he ain't been disrespect. He's saying you better get your clothes on and go see this nigga in jail about my money. Shit, money. He ain't playing about his money. I don't blame him for not playing about his money if he feel like he old, feel like they owe him.
Who dropping what? Who dropping what? It ain't gonna work this time. You better get ready to go see him. You better get ready to go see him, kind of hatch. Oh, mama. I don't even talk to my mama no more. Oh, mama, the one I take care of. She always loved him more than me, though. Anybody in our family will tell you that. You know, a first child, bro. A first child. Even my auntie say your mama out of line. Even my auntie say she out of line. They say, I hope you ain't, you should have expected that. That's what my auntie say. You should have expected that.
Now
How
he
she
bring the
always took care of that boy.
don't have the mom and the sisters into it.
I know he did you wrong and took your money. Them my kids' money. Never said nothing about about her grandkids, my children. She loved his children more than my children. I'm telling y'all the truth. Never said nothing about that. I know he wrong for taking your money and signing your name. But drop the charges. I don't want to see my baby go to jail. The woman I took care of, my heart, he never did nothing for his mama. Never. Never. But a mama's first child, she said, I know he wrong for what he did. But you need to drop that lawsuit so he don't go to jail. You gotta understand, I'm the black sheep, bro. I'm the one they thought would be dead. I'm the one they thought would never do nothing with his life. He
Oh my God.
he's her knight in shining armor.
That's stupid, man.
The cable guy, he hung up TVs. I was in the streets, bro.
Oh my God, Boosie.
You make your bed, you gotta lay in it. I made my bed to prison and I laid in it. I made my bed to prison and I laid in it. But a woman and her first child, they have a special bond.
This nigga sound like a little girlfriend.
She said, I know he wrong for what he did. For signing your name and stealing your money. But I want you to drop the lawsuit. I don't want to see him go to jail.
I said that's something.
I want to see him.
Looks like he trying to lay one on his mama, a guilt trip. That was a loaded one. What you think about what he said about Rainwater?
What he said, everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah, and he was saying that Rainwater, they sent Rainwater out to come and get him to try to do a song.
I
We
can
also,
believe. I can believe. But that's how the industry works.
mm, mm, mm.
But see,
You there, Cypress?
yeah, I'll read the comment. But no, but Boosie just trying to get. Man, he hit his mama with. I don't like what he doing to his mama. Oh, she love his kids way more than she love my
I don't
kids.
like that either because that's putting some kind of that's making his kids look at his mama different.
Right, you can't do that. Why you drag your mama into it? About her? Oh, she always my auntie said she wrong. Now they gonna have the aunties and the mama bear fat ass up. Whenever what the family reunion gonna look like. You can't be doing bull crap like that, boo. Nigga, you did all this dirty evil talking about God don't play about you. How?
Mhm.
Somebody please explain that to me. You can go around do all that dirty evil, drop bags on people, and do all this, but God don't play about you. How?
Mm, mm, mm. Well, y'all, I've been working all day today. I'm tired. I can't hardly keep my eyes open. Let's see, what do I have to do in the morning? I gotta be somewhere at 8. But I'll be through by 10. I'll get on tomorrow. I'm tired, y'all. I can't stay. My bed calling me and it's calling me loud. I don't know why I don't maybe it's that I just drank some pina colada um type of juice. I love pina colada. But as soon as I drank it, I got real sluggish and tired. I can't buy it no more. That means it got too much sugar in it. But tonight was a good live, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all will be back on the other channel any day now. But we're still gonna build this channel up. We're almost monetized on this channel, and then we'll start working on monetizing the third channel. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to Real Talk with Tamara backup page, go subscribe. Somebody is having hiring people to. I've had people reach out to me saying they're being unsubscribed in the membership on my main page. So whoever it is jealous of them 10,000 subscribers, and they jealous of my membership. It's that page that they want to pay people to tamper with. You got to be a sick freak to do something like that. That's something that real evil sick people do, but that's all right. God sees all and knows all. Okay. All right, you guys. I thank you for coming up, Cypress.
For sure.
All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All
Bye.
right.